the neighborhood talk. I was like, cool, I'll talk about it on the podcast, but I'm not doing no green screen behind the junk. But it was, for people who don't know, allegedly it was supposed to be pieces from Kim Porter's book. It was supposed to be like leaked files or whatever the case may be, because I'm sure most people are not like physically, when you're writing a book now in 2024, it's not a handwritten, like you're not writing something down. So 9 times out of 10, you are typing it. You're probably saving it to different memory cards or whatever the case may be. So somebody found like a piece of a chapter from her book, and it was basically given a story from when Kim Porter was, I guess, supposed to be trying to get a part in a movie, and I guess she may have been like flirting with a director. He sent her some flowers or something. They may have went out on a date, and Diddy seen the flowers, read it, whatever the case may be, and I think like the card with the flowers, like, oh, I enjoyed last night. So Diddy wowed out on her. Allegedly, this is supposed to be like written in the book, and was sitting here saying he read the card, seen the flowers, hit her with the flowers, and like, who you was out with last night? And she like, what you talking about? So she trying to get the card, like trying to figure, like, of course, if you get caught in a lie, you get caught cheating, you trying to figure out what this person already knows. So you kind of don't want to give too much information. So then he smacked her with the flowers, and then she didn't say nothing. And then I guess she seen the card, and she like, oh, it's not like that, whatever the case may be. And then Diddy end up hitting her with a fucking chair, beating her ass, and then end up putting her in the hospital. She ended up waking up in the hospital. She was like, when she first woke up in the hospital, the person who was right beside her was like Diddy, and he stayed with her for like 6 months, or like healing her back to like good health, and they end up having sexual relations again. But just even reading that story, and the dude, and the crazy thing is the producer of the director of the movie or whatever the case may be, end up dying from they would say ammonia. So and for people who don't know, that's the same way that Kim Porter died. So then that's what made people like her name start trending on Twitter, and people was like, damn, that's crazy. Ain't no way in hell like that's too coincidental. Like how all these people dying of pneumonia.
And I'll be sure, I think he was hospitalized, something like that too.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, he's still alive though.
Yeah, but no, that's what they was, because when all that about the whole book coming out, and I think he was might have been like the last person that I guess associated with her. But that's why they were saying a lot of that shit was going on with him.
Yeah, so that's crazy. So like I said, I kind of was just waiting to see like who else was going to pick that story up. I'm not seeing nobody pick the story up. Like I'm listening to, I'm like, all right, Hot 97 ain't talking about it. I'm like, well, Joe Budden ain't talking about it. I'm like, God, niggas is kind of like,
Joe talking about it?
Oh, they did. Oh, he did say something about it. You're absolutely right. They kind of really ain't going to too crazy the details. They did. You're absolutely right. He did say something about it. You're right. He did. So that one was kind of like, ooh, because you said Joe Budden. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. If I was Brent Faiyaz, because how much shit Joe Budden be talking about me, I would have kind of let this story rock a little bit longer.
Do you gentlemen? I hit the I'm not buying a Brent album and the snippets that I've heard from Brent.
But 2 projects ago, you liked.
I don't like any Brent project.
None. I thought you liked.
I'm not a Brent guy. I'm not a Brent guy.
Really?
I'm not either.
So for people who don't know why I played that clip, so Joe Budden's, of course, last baby mom is Santana. And of course, that was the last woman he proposed to on one of them shows or whatever the case may be. And they end up breaking up. So she literally this week that just passed, she showed that she was pregnant. She didn't, I mean, of course, she hasn't even, I don't even know if niggas know who she was dating or whatever the case may be. So I guess the last time they seen her out with was Brent Faiyaz.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that neither.
Yeah.
So when you
a bad motherfucker.
But I get it. And so, but I was putting to it as soon as I seen it, I seen somebody tweet it. It was like, oh, this is why Joe Budden don't like Brent Faiyaz. So Brent Faiyaz, but that's why, but Sin never came. She never said nothing. She just posted her pregnancy picture, and you see in the picture, she got like an engagement. It looked like she got like an engagement ring on. So it was like, it's like the way she was holding her stomach, you see the ring on, like an engagement ring on her ring finger, like somebody had proposed to her. So she's showing like she pregnant or whatever case may be. She, but like I said, she didn't get on Twitter. She didn't get on Instagram. When they start, because that, listen to what I'm saying, that original post when they were sitting here saying that the baby father was Brent Faiyaz, that shit had like 1 million views on it on Twitter before. So he came out and denied it, but she never came out and said nothing. All she did was posted her picture, and you know how they had a long captions. And I don't even know how I forgot to even talk about with Cardi B having a fucking third kid and being, oh my God, y'all fucking women. This world is crazy as shit. But anyway,
yeah, it's with him.
I mean, it is with her husband, and they still not divorced yet. And this ain't the first time fucking filing for divorce. So you're absolutely right. That's why I forgot about the Cardi shit. Cool. Anyway, so going into the Santana shit, so she posted her Jones. She had whatever long caption behind it or whatever the case may be. But then I kept putting two together, and I was like, hold on, Joe, you are the nastiest hating this nigga in the. I ain't even mad at you for hating, because I probably would feel some type of way too. I'm not about to come on here and praise no nigga project and you piping my baby moms down. And their son ain't nothing but like 5 years old. It ain't hate, nigga. I'm not giving you no fucking credit, and you sitting here cracking my baby mother. Ain't no fucking way in hell, nigga. I'm gonna shit on your project every chance I get.
Why? Why?
Because you fucking my baby mother.
You don't want her. Y'all not together. So what's the problem?
Yeah, but I'm not about to help you get no extra coin to keep her happy.
What? Why not? Then that's more money out of your pocket.
Man, nigga, please. Nah, it ain't happening, dog. But shout out to Brent. He end up dead in the room. If I was him, I would have let that shit rock a little bit longer. You ain't got no new music out. You ain't out on no tour or nothing. I would have let that shit cook a little bit. Now maybe he squashed it because maybe he got an actual girlfriend, and that's the only reason why I think that, to me, if I was Brent Faiyaz, that's the only reason why I would jump in front of it. Because how many times Joe Budden has literally shit on Brent Faiyaz. If I was Brent Faiyaz, I would have let that fucking rumor roam for at least a week. Unless I got a girl. That's the only way I would have got. The only way I would have sit here and jumped in front of that rumor is if I got a girl. Like if I got my own girlfriend and then she see this rumor and she started like losing her mind on me, like nigga, you better sit here and you got this bitch. Like if she started going crazy.
Together.
They was together. It's pictures. It's pictures of like them in a car together and them pictures of them in a club together. So it was easy. I mean, like I said, and she never came out and said nothing. She posted her picture and that was it. And even fucking with Erica Mena going on fucking Cam Newton and alluding to like, oh, my best sexual experiences was with a woman. Like, I respect her for not saying her name, but still was kind of like, nigga, whatever. I don't know no other girl you dated. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, shout out to fucking Brent Faiyaz, though. I don't care. That would be the greatest way to get your leg back on a hating ass nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
For sure.
Like that nigga, that would be absolutely the greatest way to get your leg back. And then shout outs to goddamn EA Sports and that.